Hey there, boils and ghouls. It's your friend Taryn Tats. I'm back with yet another 4K Blu-ray review today, and I just want to take a minute to say, because I know people have already beat me to this, and I'm not the first one to get this one out, or even one of the first ones to get this one out. But I know people have beat me to this, but I just want to take a second to say, if you take the time out of your day to watch this video, I can't thank you enough for doing it. And that's no bullshit, man. I mean, pardon my language, but that's no bull. I know other people are doing this stuff, and I know there are other people, able to get this stuff out faster than I can. But I mean, just, the fact that if you take the time out of your day to sit down and watch this, and when I know you have other things to do, I know, you guys' time is valuable, and I get that. So I just wanted to take a second to, say that, if anybody takes the time to watch this, I can't thank you enough for doing it, honestly. Now on to the video. So the 4K we're going to review is, today we got from Warner Brothers, the 4K for Evil Dead Rise, which, if you've been on my channel for a while, you realize it was a month or two ago when this came out in theaters. I went to go see it in the theater, and, I really enjoyed the movie and really had fun with it, so it was kind of fun to go and see that, and and I knew pretty much as soon as this was coming out, I knew I was going to want it, and I still have that video on the channel if you want to check it out, but just giving my thoughts on it. But I think I pretty much already told you, it's like, yeah, I like it, so but anyway, so we got the 4K out from Warner Brothers, obviously, and honestly, I like this slipcover. It's like, oh man, I'm very tempted. You guys know usually I sleeve my movies, excuse me, but I'm very tempted to keep this on. Just that slipcover is so badass. The only thing I don't like is at the top there, but that is a pretty nifty slipcover, It's like, and of course, no bonus features, It's like we already know that. I'm sure other people have speculated on why that is. It's like, this is, now don't quote me on this. I'm not 100% sure that this is exactly what it is. I'm just saying that this is what I think it is. I think that the reason why this movie has no bonus features is because this movie was never intended for a theatrical release, let alone to get a physical release. Okay? And from everything I've understood, like, this movie originally was meant to just be a strictly only for streaming movie. It was meant to be on, HBO Max, which now they just call it Max, but it was just meant to be a strictly only streaming movie, and that was it. Like, this was never gonna, but I think what ended up happening was it was a situation of, they did test screenings on the film, and the film just did so well that they were like, hey man, this movie's getting a lot of good notes and everything else on it, and we feel confident enough. We could put this bad boy out in the theaters, and see how it does. And it came out, and I don't think it was a blockbuster hit, but it definitely was not a flop by any means. I think the movie did quite well, and of course, that brings up, it's like, hey, we could also get some money, do a physical release, but unfortunately, sadly, it's pretty much a bare bones release. But this is just what I think is going to happen, okay? I'm not guaranteeing this is going to happen. Please don't quote me on this. I'm not saying it will. This is just what I think is going to happen. I think, honestly, this is only the beginning of what's going to happen with this movie. Yeah, we got a 4K. There's a Blu-ray and a DVD of it as well, but I think what's going to end up happening, because there is no, bonus features on here, give it a couple of years maybe, a year or two, somewhere down the line. Now, the thing is like, this movie ended up being kind of a sleeper hit, kind of a surprise hit horror film. And it's coming out, it's getting so much love and praise. The horror fans love it, the Evil Dead fans love it, everybody's digging this flick, right? So I think what's going to end up happening is probably give it a couple of years, or at least a year, and then I think we're going to get one of the boutique companies somewhere. They're going to be able to get a hold of the rights to this. Could be Screen Factory, could be Hell's Second Sight, could be anybody, And I think what's going to end up happening is, like, soon enough that the boutique companies, one of them, they're going to get a hold of the rights to this, and then they'll turn around and they'll end up creating bonus features. They'll do maybe like a documentary, some featurettes, do some interviews. Maybe, I think my friend Glenn from BDG Reviews, he already said that there's a release of this, I think, overseas. It has like a commentary by the director, I think he said, and like a short film. So there you go. We're already on the path to that, but that's what I think is going to end up happening is, just give it time, and probably what's going to end up happening with this bad boy is, yeah, we're going to get, one of the boutique companies will get a hold of this thing, and we'll get a new edition of this. And so I know some people, well, if you honestly believe that, then why'd you go ahead and buy it? If I had $1 for every time I bought and rebought, one of the Evil Dead movies, oh man. So, and I did it for all of those. I did it for, all the original trilogy, Evil Dead 2, Army of Darkness. I did it for the remake. So, what the hell, why break tradition? I may as well, do it for this one too. So, if it does ever happen, it's like, well, why not? It's like I, paid for this, may as well buy the other one. But so anyway, yeah, so it's very simple, very basic, and nothing new. Obviously, no reversible cover art or anything like that. I'm sure everybody's already shown this off. But yeah, you can see it's pretty simple. But one thing I'm not particularly crazy about here is like the discs. I mean, they're almost of course, there's your Blu-ray, there's your 4K. It's like, I mean, you almost get easily confused looking at these. And I mean, of course, the picture quality is fine, the sound quality is fine. You do have HDR, you got Dolby Vision, you got Dolby Atmos. And so, yeah, I mean, visually and everything else, this movie looks great. There's no problem with it. I do say, pretty much I had a little bit more fun when I was just watching it in the movie theater. But, hey, I can relive that because now I got the setup here in the living room. So, one of my nights off, if I want to, I can just put this on and I can watch it on the big screen here in the living room. So that's cool. So get to relive that. But this is another one. I kind of think like what's going to end up happening with this one is going to be similar to, Vacation, which I just did a review for. Should I say you get it? It's like, yeah, I say go ahead and pick it up if you want. I mean, if you're a diehard fan of the movie, you really want it, I say go ahead and get it because that's the thing. Like, even though I predict that there might be at some point a special edition, I don't know that for sure. It may never happen. This may be all we get. So I would say, yeah, if you want it, go ahead and grab it. But I predict probably what's going to happen is something similar with what's going to happen with Vacation. I think a lot of people, especially now, if you have Max, you can stream it. You get on there, you stream it all you want. And especially with no bonus features to this release, I think what's going to end up happening is quite a few people are going to either they're going to be like, you know what, I'm not shelling out almost $30 for a damn 4K of this, with no bonus features and stuff like this. So I'll just go ahead and, I'll save me some money. Either I'll get the Blu-ray or even go so far as to get the DVD, or B, they're going to be like, you know what? I think what I'm going to do is this is going to be another one. I'll just add this onto my list and save the money come November, wait and see. Are we going to get is Amazon going to do like Black Friday sales? Is Best Buy going to do Black Friday sales? And is this going to be one of the ones put up on the block for $10 and be like, you know what? I'll just wait and I'll pick this, I'll pick up this 4K for $10. So I'm kind of curious if that's what's going to end up happening to it. Yeah, you got the disc, you got the code. Oh, by the way, I almost forgot for the digital enthusiasts out there, in case if you're wondering, if someone does give you a code from this edition, you should get the 4K version. That's what I have. So, but anyway, I would honestly say, yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like I said, it's possible at some point we could get like a collector's edition of this. Like I said, it's possible, but I can't guarantee that. So I don't know if that's actually ever going to happen or not. So I would just say, if you really love this movie and, it's like somebody might say, don't you feel like a fool for, shelling out almost $30, for this on 4K? It's like, no, honestly, I don't, because, it's like, it is a genuinely good movie and I'm happy to have it. And, I would have wanted it anyway. Especially after seeing it in the theater, I knew I would have wanted to buy it anyways. I don't think I would have been able to hold out. until November. So I'm just glad to go ahead and pick it up now. So, but yeah, everything in this looks great. The picture quality is good, sound quality. I mean, of course, the movie just came out, so it's not really like it's had, we're not really talking about a movie that has some age to it or anything like that. I mean, it's slick looking, the detail, especially, oh my God, especially when Alyssa Sutherland, okay, just a real quick thing. I just want to say, if this woman, it's not going to happen. I know it's not going to happen. My opinion, this woman should damn well get nominated for the Academy Awards. We know it's not going to happen, but when you see everything that this woman does in this movie, with, her, her physical acting, mix it in with the, the effects and everything else, it's like, my God, this woman, she should get the Academy Award, but we know it's not going to happen. But anyway, so yeah, but the detail and everything else, and the makeup and all that other kind of stuff looks amazing on here. Just on the 4K TV, it looks great. So honestly, yeah, I would definitely say if you get a chance, yeah, Evil Dead Rise, go for it, pick it up. So at least you'll have a physical copy of it to watch until we ever if and when we ever get a collector's edition of this, which I don't know. I kind of think we will. I mean, this movie, it's already gaining such a cult following, and it's just its popularity just keeps going up and going up. So yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised. But anyway, so that's about it. I think I've talked long enough. So that's it. So if anybody took the time to watch this, I thank you for doing it, and I appreciate you for doing it. You know that. As I said at the beginning of the video, I know I'm not the first one to jump on this, and like I said, I know people have already beat me to it, and just if you guys took the time out of your day to watch this, I can't thank you enough. And you all are angels on my shoulders. So yeah. If you liked the video, leave it a like, and if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. More 4K reviews to come, and that's it, everybody. So take care. Have a good night. I'll see you later.